Hey everybody, I am sitting here on the floor in front of my kitchen sink. Y'all know I've been working on this problem off and on today. I couldn't work on it today because I had to wait and go get the part at Home Depot. So I went and they had the part that I need. So I'm going to show you why I think I need this part. I have had probably 3 or 4 plumbers. Every time this happens, look at it. I don't call the plumbers anymore. I bought my own snake. I snake it. I unplugged the drain. It was gooped up. So one thing, I'm not going to use those pods in my dishwasher anymore. I'm going to get something different. I'm not going to put them in here. I checked my hot water heater. My hot water heater is set at 100 and let's see what it was, 125 degrees. So that seems to work for us. I think that's plenty hot for a dishwasher. I don't know what the optimal, it said anywhere from 120 to 140 and mine set at 125. I do turn my water on in my sink and I get the water nice and hot before I start my dishwasher. I've always done that. Another thing I always do is rinse all my dishes. I don't put any food in the dishwasher at all. I rinse everything. The dishwasher just kind of sterilizes it, and that's how we like it. All right, on to the part here. This whole kitchen was added on to the house at some time. I don't know how they plumbed this, but this part here is like, you know, this one here drains, right? This one here drains. And they both go out of the house right down there. Well, what happens is right down there somewhere under the house, it gets a clog. And then what happens is the water shoots back up and comes out this hole up here, which it had this little thing. See, it's got the threads on it. It threads into here. So anytime it backs up, I come and I take this off and I put my snake down in here, and that's how I snake it. Well, this piece right here has 3 pieces. It has this piece. It has a spring that was right there, but I don't know, it's laying around the kitchen somewhere, but it was here. And this. So the water, see when this is on here, see how this one's made? It's got the holes right there, and that water just comes right back up through there and out this hole here, comes out through here and right on here. So that's why I got this paper down here. All right, here's the new part. So the new part, you can see the spring is up inside there, right there. It's all connected. It's one piece. And if you look at the bottom here, there's no holes for the water to come back up. This only is supposed to be on here to trap any gases that come back up so it won't come back up into your house. And it's not supposed to have any water. I don't know why this one was made like that, but it lets the water come flying back up instead of the water. To me, I'm not a plumber by no means. But common sense tells me if there's a stoppage somewhere down here and it's going to throw the water that I pour in back up here, you know, because it tries to drain and then it finds a way out. When it can't drain, it backs up. And instead of backing up into each sink, it backs up here and finds a way out. And then the water comes splashing out this hole. So I figured this thing is broke. So that's history. I'm now got this thing here and it just threads. I'm going to thread this right. I think I'm going to thread this right into here. Trying to do it with my left hand. Let me get my hand up here. Now this is just me after fooling with this. I have been the one that fooled with this from day one. And anytime I've had a plumber over, they never look at this and say, oh, well, that's broke. They've never caught on to that, even though I knew it was in different pieces. And you're just supposed to tighten this with your hand hand tight. All right, I think that's tight enough. So I've got it unplugged now, so I'm going to go ahead and run water, and hopefully it'll just keep draining on out. And then I'm not going to use the pods. I'm going to do what I can. I don't pour any grease in my sink whatsoever. I think the whole thing is when it does get a clog, I do have this snake that I can send down it and undo it. I just come in here and take that thing off. And hopefully this thing, being one piece like that, will not let water come back up out of there, but the water will just, you know, your sink should just stop up, and then that tells you have a clog somewhere. But what's been telling me I got a clog is I'll hear water gushing out of this thing right here, down here. So we're going to get this nice and dry. Probably put a fan on it or something. Let that dry out nice, and then I can put all my stuff back in here. So this is solved for today. Thank you for being on this journey and giving me all these suggestions.